Okay. We are back. Back. Better than ever. I think so, at least. Alright. Whoa. Uh, Alright. Getting somewhere. Nope, no, we're not. Pray. Do we have sound? We do? Oh, this is crazy. Alright, what do we need to do here? We gotta. I don't need settings button. Scoreboard? Okay. Hope I have the title right of who's playing. Don't know a thing. But we're in here. Darkmo's team is the Kerfuffles, so that's a lock, I think. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Here we are. Also, stream brought to you by Southern Tier Brewing. We have Daybreak here. Fucking 4-pack IPAs for $8 at the grocery store. Can't say no to that. Very orangey. Let's pour this one out. Boring start to the game, but that's League of Legends. Aurelia versus Malphite top lane does not seem fun in the long run. Perfect. Right to the edge. Just to really get crazy here, we got a little JMO, you know. Oh, action in the bot lane. Is Jhin going down? Flash for Kate. Pussy. All right, we got a shot queued up for first blood. You can see Sasha Yudashkin. Congrats on getting married, brother. All right, who's it gonna be? My money, I think, is on a Mumu, Dark One, to die first. See how it plays out. Diana did the old cheater back, hop over the wall to Wolves action. That's some advanced tech from being there. Didn't realize it is Bagoon on the Malphite, being in the jungle. So we will see how that works out for him. Aurelia trading into a giant wave. Don't know if that's advised. Azir very low on the mana in the mid lane, but getting prio for Scuttle. Blue side bot lane also has prio for the Scuttle. This should be good. Shove that wave and get your bodies in there. Jhin is still quite low, so I don't know how much pressure they can exude on the Skull Crab, but they did ward it up. So Moon's going to be spotted out on the Pixel here. They're not pushing the wave all that fast in the bot lane. And Mumu just face tanking the Diana, getting hooked by Thresh. Jhin with the follow-up, has to flash out, gets exhausted. Diana flashing in for the kill. Can Suncat pick up a kill on Diana here? I think they can. Flash in. Oh, we're a little low. Nautilus hook goes wide. Barriers are popping. Thresh, flash hook. I don't know if we had to flash away from that hook. It was not very on target. But call me Nostradamus, because I predicted that. A Mumu, first death. So, cheers. A lot of summoner spells going down in the bot lane. Blue side has nothing left, and Orimeow still has the flash. Not even scared. Another kill going to be picked up by the Malphite. Ooh, ooh, flashing away at the last second. And another kill going down for Aurora. Holy, it's a bloodbath already. 3-0 for the red side. Which is, what, the one that got away? Team name? Thresh looking aggressive here. Jin got a back off, so we got 2 long swords and, what was that? A moat versus nothing. Oh, some action going down in the top lane as well as the bot lane. Looks like a Mumu lane ganked, and Malphite almost went down. So pretty commanding position so far for the red side. We got the Bramble Vest already on Malphite, which means Aurelia's life sucks. Unfortunately, Azir also an attack-based champion, so that Bramble still hurts. Can't really lane into him. Aurora picking up a kill, and Aurora should be able to one-shot Azir, Aurelia, and Caitlyn in this game. So that is not the champion you want to be fed in the mid lane. And then the only saving grace, I think, is Suncat up in farm, given all the pressure they had. But their jungler did kind of int their lane. I'd like to see Aurelia just roam. You don't do anything for this point on in the top lane. Ooh, Aurora getting a little cheeky ward with the spooky play. Nautilus, we gonna in for the vision? It's just a pink ward, bro. No, that is Josh Sharon, so that is a likely play. Moon was in here, but not really in here. Kind of just wants to farm up. Moon needs to hit 6 so they can get a kill on with an ult. That's my prediction of how they get back into a game. Aurelia has to be careful. Malphite ult will just one-shot her, I think, at this point. Nautilus, not very healthy. Amumu trying to, like, play out of vision, but we don't have flash. We don't have flash on bot laners. It's a cannon wave. I think we just clear the pink ward and get out of there. Diana is just doing the dragon in their face, because that's what you're allowed to do when you're ahead. Take that hook. Ugh. Really just taking whatever farm they can. Down 20 farm and a kill to Malphite feels pretty bad. Did not watch the draft. No idea what the order was, but I think leaving Malphite up into Bean's team just is stupid, I'll say. Bean's got a 50% chance of playing it, either jungle or top lane, and seems like Bagoon can pilot the rock, so why did we do that? Why did we leave him up? What else could we have banned? No one else on the team is really a threat. Maybe we banned some P-Rob mid laners, but I think he's got a diverse enough pool that who really cares? Ooh, Ori Miaz with the Jin W going wide. Not getting the last shot off either. But maybe almost 6 to ult in lane would be pretty sick. We'll see. Oh, we got a 3-man gank here. Right into the Nautilus, knocking up the or rooting the Aurelia right as Aurora. Wow, right as they went invisible. Very good, nice play. Kill picked up by Azir. That's the guy you need to get fed. And we did pull the Nautilus to help with grubs, get some stabilization in the top lane. Aurelia going in on the Malphite. Malphite ulting out, but probably going to get caught by Amumu. Not if the chain goes wide. But Malphite is pathing pretty terribly into this. Aurelia, cue some minions for some health. Malphite better go down here. Another kill for Azir. El Nero. Meanwhile, Suncat going stupid in the bot lane. And does die. We just flash point blank ulted Diana. And she gets out. No, she does not. Dark One has that dog in him. Chasing it down. Love to see it. So that was honestly a pretty good sequence from the blue side. Got him back into the game a little bit. Got some gold. I don't know if they got any shutdowns. They got the Diana shutdown on Dark One, which is only 100. Unfortunate that Suncat kind of got pounded in the bot lane, but that's life when you're a solo ADC. And they did use 2 ults and exhaust. So, oh, Azir super scared of the Aurora. I think we need to back and TP into lane if we're that scared with our newfound money. How much money we got? What is it? C? No, X. X. Yeah, we're sitting on some money. Oh, Sharon a little too slow there. Did not get to stop the back. Sharon's in deep waters here. We're just behind enemy lines, having fun, missing a hook, taking the 2v1. Aftershock is down now, so now the damage starts, getting rooted by Jhin. Meanwhile, Azir walks into them, does deflect the Diana ult, doing a little Shurima shuffle around in the back, but does get killed. A Mumu ult coming down with some great value. Suncat is on the back, sitting in a bush, getting those Kate autos off. Stay in the bush. Yup, 1 more auto, 2 more autos. Oh, we queued. Another kill. I don't know. Ooh, no mana on Aurora. I don't think that matters. Barrier's coming down. And Suncat does fall down. Overall, pretty decent. Little bit of a trolled Q from the Caitlyn there when an auto would have done the job. But Kate gets back in the game with some kills. Amumu got some presence there, which was great. Unfortunately, Aurora picks up, I think, 2 kills there. And P-Rob now with Proto Belt completed. And what the heck are these? Gluttonous Greaves? You just get 10% Omnivamp? That's not okay, no? What the fuck are these? Alright. Aurelia going hard on the Malphite. Looks like they're winning. We don't even have Bork. We're just fucking in this face. Alright, that'll show him. He is just going to TP back to his tower, hopefully. Maybe. No, we're staying. Okay. Dragon is up in the bot lane. Blue side trying to get some control here. We pulled the jungler. Meanwhile, Azir is walking up lane. So this could be a 4v4 here. Fighting over some vision. Thresh landing a hook on Nautilus. Nautilus caught out before Azir is there. Does not have Aftershock. It's looking pretty bad. Amumu doesn't have ult. And Aurora gets another kill. Aurora gets another kill. Or not, oh, sorry, Diana. They look the same. Not good. I think we forced that a little too hard. You gotta wait for your Azir, your Shuriman Guardian a little bit. And the Amumu ult needs to be up in order for you to fight. They were just a little oppositioned. They liked seeing that pink ward. Wanted to kill it in the pixel bush. So that is 2 dragons for the red side. Not a great stat to be playing against. Also a 4-1 Aurora with even farm with your jungler or your mid laner. Don't love to see that. I guess positively, Suncat ahead of the Jhin. We do have the Hex Optics versus Hubris, but is there a way to see how many stacks we already got? Already got 2 stacks on the Hubris. Don't love to see that on the Jhin. Playing for the team game. Aurelia just trading horribly in the minion wave. I don't know what that was. But we pulled Azir up. Nero's just trying to get some pressure, get some involvement in this game, which is tough when your lane opponent is just super accelerated. What's total golds? Yeah, up 700. That's not that bad. They're fairly even items, an amp tome difference, and even level, so not that bad. It's just Azir is a hard champion to force your pressure on. Aurelia's just hurting themselves in this trade here. And Bean is here for the cleanup. But Baigoon takes it because he takes what he needs. Meanwhile, we have a little fight here in the bot lane. Shrone not taking damage with that Aftershock. Can we get this Lantern off? No, no, no. Kill for Suncat. I like it. Wait, did we just flash to secure Scuttle Crab? And then we got Diana ulted. That was a crazy play. That's going in a highlight somewhere. Darkmoon's got that dog in him, dude. Farm at any means necessary. We're diving the Thresh. Nautilus gets exhausted, but somehow Caitlyn is tanking tower. Does get another kill. And Nautilus has to flash because they somehow retook aggro there. That was okay, but Aurora here. Uh-oh. Not good. Oh. Try to play, but it's chill. A little more gold onto Aurora. Maybe Azir can get a plate mid or something. Just not even an overstay, but just diving the Thresh was ballsy. I get that you want, you want the kills, you want the money, but you do open yourself up to retaliation, little gang warfare type shit. Oh, Aurelia into the brick wall. Bean flashing to steal the kill from Baigoon. Bean hates that guy. What is going on? That was the most secure kill I've ever seen in my life, and now it's weird. Okay. I respect Dark One for flashing for Scuttle way more than Bean flashing to steal a kill. Thresh in a bad spot here. Another hook going crazy wide from Josharone. But Suncat's really putting the beans on Ori Meows. Really showing him what's up. Saying, this is my house down here in the bot lane. Red side getting another tower in the mid lane. Really opens up the map. And we got one plate left on the bot tower. Which I gotta assume is falling soon. Amumu trying to catch Aurora here. Did go invisible, but Azir's here. We need one more dash or something. Oh, Proto Belt going crazy. We did have to flash for it, but great kill. Somehow Malphite took all of his health bar here. I think this is enough, but honestly, Aurelia might kill themselves on that. Just trying to get through that much damage. Azir going for the cutoff. We got Vision of Malphite. This should be guaranteed, right? Malphite dies here. We're shuffling. We're autoing. Okay, didn't even get the ult off. That's weird that he held it for so long when he could have just ulted away from Azir, and he's got real no retaliation. But good play. Mumu's cutting the wave. Aurelia's pushing and backing. We're going for Rift Herald. All the right things. Unfortunately, third dragon is up in 35 seconds. And that's a pretty bad timer for the team. Fortunately, we get Empowered Recall from Rift Herald. Maybe we can be there a little late. But I think whole team needs to force Dragon here. And we got to get there, right? Aurora is top side, does not have TP. This could be a great fight for blue side. No, Aurelia, fuck your tier 2. Go to the fight. We're dropping Rift Herald already. That's bold. I think blue team's got to convene here on the tower. Dark One is just saying, I'm in there. Back on the Rift Herald, taxi right out. 4v1 for Dark One. Does not have ult. Is blown up immediately. Aurelia did path mid, but it's too little too late. Not doing much. Blue side's forcing for the bot tower instead of forcing a fight here. If we can kill this tower and force onto Aurora, it's okay. But no, we are scared of them. Malphite ult is up in 3 seconds. Good night, Caitlyn. Oh, okay. Malphite actually did get stunned up. Caitlyn still dies, but Malphite ult still in the quiver. And we are TPing mid to save tier 2 from Aurelia, which is kind of fair. Azir is going to protect this tier 1 with his life, and that looks like third dragon going down to the blue or the red team. Oh, and Azir getting caught out. Go in there, take that. We're getting hooked up. Where's the lantern? Does not matter. P-Rob gets the kill. Too easy. All right, let's take stock of the game. We are 13 to 18. Red side with, I would say, a commanding lead, but the gold says otherwise. It's only $4,500 difference. Where's that difference? Top lane, it's 2,000 difference on the top lane, 3,000 in the mid lane or in the jungle, even essentially 400 in the mid lane, 1,000 up the other way for bot side, and then another 200, but gold, support gold doesn't matter. So essentially, oh, Aurelia caught out under tower and takes some tower shots. You are looking pretty dead, Lenlow. Yep, take the wave, heal up on those. Oh well, see ya. So essentially, everyone but ADC is ahead on the red side. We've got 3 dragons, we got 2 grubs, we got 3 towers. So not looking great. Blue side seems like their only play is getting these bounties. That's why Aurelia kind of inted for tier 1 top side. Unfortunately, Caitlyn is just demolished in 2 abilities from Aurora. Nautilus getting caught out. I don't think they will die. They're chilling. Malphite, don't think we can get this tower. Maybe we can. Yeah, Mumu has to ult to stop the tower take, and even then, Malphite's taking the tower. Good death, good death. Bagoon pinging that he made a Mumu R. Red side looking like they want to fight here, but Aurelia ulting in, going in, trying to get the Jhin. Does flash out. Bean also flashing, getting an ult off with the Zanyas. Everyone is out of the circle, though. Great shutdown. Oh, my God. They're getting Azir knocked back into tower. Blue side still up. No one's died. That was a great fight from the blue side. That was a 5 for 4. Plus, Bagoon died topside right before that. So, great transition. We got to force the Baron here. If you want a hope to win this game, you have to. Yeah, Nero 1v9. That was a great little ult back into the tower and into your team. A little scary, but sometimes you got to make those plays. Let's see, are we even now? Oh yeah, Nero now has a lead by 900 gold on the Aurora, and we have the Baron. We have the pressure. We got to knock down that tier 1 top, and then probably force the tier 2 mid with this Baron. If they don't do that, it's very questionable if they can contest the next dragon that is up in 2 minutes. So let's get that done, boys. Let's get that done. Interesting stat. So we got Sharon versus Fun King Awesome. As we've been saying, red side's been up a whole lot. But Sharon has 4 more kill participation. So he has been roaming. He's been fighting. Been getting that stuff done. Meanwhile, Fun King Awesome has just kind of been protecting the Jhin. We got Aurelia trying to make a play on the Aurora. Feeling a little confident now that we got the Baron. We do have Wit's End and Merc Treads into Aurora, so I don't hate it, but now you're walking into 1v3. Maybe a little more situational awareness for the fight there. Your team has not crossed the halfway mark, and you are over halfway in the bot lane, all alone with no vision of anyone. Not the best split push technique. We can work on that. It's all right. Malphite pushing into tier 2, which is already dead. Well, we have Baron, and we want tier 1 top. Questionable. I think we gotta get that man out of there. Kate's got to pick up all this farm here. Should not let this wave crash. But we also are on a timer here. Now we only have 40 seconds until the dragon. If the red side gets Chemtech Soul, that is very tough. That is very tough for the squad. Healing, not really an issue, but the increased tankiness at low HP really makes Malphite a threat. Red side pinging it up. Blue side, Azir is pushing with the TP. I think he just pushed to the tower because we really need this gone if we want to win the game. But we have backed and we are walking instead of TPing into the fight. Looks like Azir is going to be late for the dragon spawn now. Caitlyn is late for the spawn. Oh, Nautilus getting hooked up, stunned up, punched up. Aftershock is now down, so now damage starts. I think we got to be careful being hooked. There's Mumu getting hooked now. Aurelia ult going wide, Aurora on the flank, and Suncat is just one shot. Aurelia's on the back end, not even doing damage to Jhin. Diana somehow has ult again, and Aurelia is done. Now Jhin ults, one-shots Azir. Azir does not have enough damage for the fight. Boom will get hooked up, and the prodigal son, Josh Rohn, is the only one left to tell the tale. Just a bad fight, I'll say that. We did not have eyes on Aurora. Our mid and ADC were late to the engagement. We walked in as a tank, lost all of our tankiness, and then decided to fight. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. It's looking a little doomed now. Dragon Soul with the Chemtech is good. It's a good soul. We are now still only down 5k, so they kind of made their way back. I didn't look at the actual comparison after Baron, but they were pretty close in gold. Now we're back to 4.5k difference, and a Dragon Soul, which I don't know what the money says a Dragon Soul is worth, but I think it's a few thousand if I had to guess. I'd put it at 7k. If you're 4-0 dragons, that's like being 7k up in my mind. Lenjamin Intlin, honestly. I wish I was paying attention during draft to see how this Aurelia versus Malphite matchup got greenlit. First time chatter for free in the MFRecLeague 2. What a king. Azir trying to chase down Aurora. And Kate ult, not enough, no? Yeah, barely. That's one of those, like, Azir has flash. You're down 5k with the dragons, like, just try to get a kill here. Malphite just split pushing for free. A little fight going down. Diana ult going down onto Suncat, but getting hooked up. Nice shutdown by Dark One. Thresh ult for zoning. Azir TP'd in with no HP, a dream, and he is fucking up Jhin. Nice kill onto Suncat. Honestly, that's a desperation play I can get behind. TPing into a fight with half health and no HP, or no mana. Meanwhile, Kate, you gotta know Aurora's around the corner, and you are going to get one shot. But Amumu chasing this down, getting another kill onto Thresh. Nautilus hook. We missed. It's fine. It's fine. You don't need those. You don't need hooks. Malphite did get a inhib tower, but that's okay. Who needs those? I would love for us to force tier 1 top. It's really preventing a lot of action on the map. But that's life, you know? Beggars can't be choosers. Baron's up. We know their Aurelia is fucking TP or backing in our face. Gonna get a Skull Crab, gonna get vision control. Honestly, they can just start this shit whenever they want. I don't know what blue side can do. Whoa, we just Malphite ult onto Aurelia immediately. Josh is in there trying to protect. Diana ult coming down, but the Zanyas. Aurelia does not have the damage to kill Jhin before getting one shot. Josh is in there. Amumu's waiting for an ult. There it is. It does not really help. Thresh is just 1v3 over here. Suncat's trying their best to get some damage down. Azir's trying to get some damage down, but it is just not enough. Amumu is the last one standing. Does get not a kill because of Chemtech Soul. Clean 5-0 for the red side. You can see them all. Once they got to a quarter HP, they just did not take more damage, and that is the magic and power of the Chemtech Soul. I don't know if this is end angle. We do have Baigoon TP, and Aurora could have TP, but they're full HP. So they're most likely trying to end here. We got 5 seconds on Josh to really shut him down. Oh, they're going for the inhib. They're not going for the end. think we got to be a little careful here. I don't know if we want to walk into him. With Josh flashing out. Caitlyn is just not even doing damage. We still have a lot of shield left on Malphite. Diana ult only on one target. That is big. They do not have Zhonya's from last fight, so kill going down onto Azir for Bean. I think we force Baron here, boys. Caitlyn, start hitting Baron. Start hitting Baron. Baron. Aurelia's doing some hot boy shit. Come on, Len. Don't it. Oh, we entered. Don't like that. Malphite is walking in menacingly, but does not have ult. Jhin ult's coming down with great pressure. I think we can kill a Mumu if we hit anything. The Baron does go down to the blue side. I think we need to get out. Unfortunately, Suncat just gets one shot by Aurora. Josh getting caught out. Gonna die as well. Azir, the only one alive, and I think could get hunted down by Malphite if they wanted to. Well, you know, defending's easier with Baron. But I don't know if Azir has the firepower to stop everyone. I mean, at least valiant effort from the blue side. They have not laid down in this fight. They're still in it. The gap has grown. Now we're at 8k difference, which is not the best. And we have Elder Dragon spawning in 10 seconds. That was a big Baron play. I think they got caught a little bit. You gotta force the Baron down and then try to get out. But you know, it is what it is. Aurelia's trying to get pressure on the bot lane here. Got some vision. We got vision of our own jungle for the red or the blue side, which is good. We really need a Mumu and Sharon to not get caught out here. And we got, like, Malphite is a nothing burger. Oh, Aurelia's on the backside trying to kill Jhin here. Getting Malphite ulted, solo Malphite ult. That means Suncat is free to engage. A Mumu ult coming down, great damage. Stop hitting Malphite. We got to kill anyone else. Flashing away from Diana so she cannot ult in. Aurora's on the backside. We got to be real careful about that. Azir ult is zoning. Diana ult has come down. Unfortunately, Suncat goes down to Aurora. But Diana falling to Azir. Or I guess, yeah, Azir, but does get the kill off. I think we got to protect the towers here. They don't have the damage to do Elder Dragon. They have Thresh, Malphite, and Aurora is going for a tower kill here. Bold's play. I think tier 2 was a better play from Aurora, but that's okay. Now they will start the Elder Dragon. We got to be conscious of that. It's going to take him a minute. Mumu, we need a hero play. We have Flash and Smite up. Flash and Smite on the Mummy. You got to walk into that pit, brother. That's the only hope of this game, is you get that dragon and then your team can defend until next Baron. But we have not moved out of our base. Elder Dragon's falling. That makes defense very hard. Very, very hard. Alrighty. Stock of the game. 24-38. 17-38. We're 8k, 7.5k difference towards the red side. I think every roll now. Yeah, a 1,500 difference on the ADCs. Suncat does have a lead, pretty much primarily from farm, up 40 CS. However, we've died 10 times. If you died 10 times as ADC, you lose the game. Everyone knows that rule. Thresh had time to wind up. We did not care about that back. We flash after the fact, get hooked again. Ult coming down, and boom from the Elder. Oh, Suncat gets ulted by the Malphite. Thresh hook just barely misses, but another one. Double kill from Mr. Bagoon. Moon was just going to get walked down here, I think. Yep, another hook. Thresh didn't take it. Kind of a bitch-made move. But Bean doesn't have ult, so we got to wait for that. Thresh really starting to land these hooks. And Mumu ult coming down, but I don't know if that pauses anyone important. Zanya's from Azir waking up to a big one shot. Josh, live, stay alive. Hooks back. Oh, gets a shutdown, a big one, and they don't have the damage to kill him. What a king. Not going killless. Honestly, in the support wars, 1 kill versus 0 kills. Josh wins. What an interesting game. I thought that could have been over a long time ago, but Blue Side really stayed in it until the end. A lot of trading back and forth. Oh, I didn't realize this was playing the whole. Oh, hold on. Serious standings. We'll have to hide that one. But great play from the boys, staying in it, staying alive. We will get into the next one. I won't hold it up. Is there a way for me to see from spectating? No, darn it. All our games are like that. That's tough. Yeah, you gotta close out. But you know, great effort, great effort. I really could not tell you. Bean, if you're alive, tell me who's a sub, or are these 100% real teams? That would be an interesting stat. I would say fairly evenly matched. Real teams, 100% legit. Holy, I don't know if that's ever happened in MFRecLeague history. Um, But great play. I mean, Suncat tried their best to get a lead in the bot side. Unfortunately, the rest of the team was crumbling, so could not fight it. And then Malphite, Diana are just too and Aurora too easy to kill an ADC. So that's life. But now we get to see what happens. No rock for what is that team name? The one that got away? No rock on their team. So we will see what happens. I wish I could see what was banned last game, but a Bygoon Mordekaiser coming out. Give him a little more agency in the top lane. Could be good. I don't know how many more junglers Bean has. We will see what's in the pocket, or if Bean will go topside, but I say probably not if Bygoon is playing. I don't know P-Rob's mid pool. I gotta assume a Victor and Ari were banned game 1. That's what I'm gonna project. We'll see if those are banned or played here. Ori Meows, I know they play a lot of Jhin in the ADC, but open to anything, so we'll see what plays. I don't know Funking Awesome at all. Don't know the gameplay, don't know the rank, don't know the champ pool. So we will see what we're in for. It seems like you have the tank covered with Bygoon. You might have the tank covered with Bean if you play something half tanky in the jungle. Probably an enchanter is the team's best bet for winning, but we will see. And then on the other side, I think we need Nero to pop off early and soon, because they're really trying, but already on the back foot from some early kills to Aurora. So that is a tough matchup. Mid lane, I think Len's got to get not a horrendous matchup. Top lane, Aurelia into Malphite is probably the worst you could imagine up there. So let's not do that. Bot lane, I think Suncat, if I had to guess, an MF is coming out. If it was not banned, oh, it's just banned. Oof, hate to see it. Don't know what else is in the bag for Suncat. Zeri, that would be funny. We did ban Bygoon's Yorick. I forgot about that guy. Bygoon, the master of the double maiden tech, when that was a exploit. We have Zeri coming out for Ori Meows. Oh, I love that, honestly. Well, that tracks. I'm thinking a Lulu or a Karma could be next. Give some shields, right? That's how Zeri works. Lucian from Suncat slapped the dick on the table saying we're winning early and we're winning often. Like that, like that. Nami. We go Lucian Nami. We did ban P-Rob's Ari first round of game 2, so it was not banned game 1. I'm incorrect. Survey says it's Nami. If you're playing Lucian, you're going to play Nami. 10 out of 10 times. No reason not to. You know what we can do? You know what we can do? Give us a little ambiance, you know? Bean, what's Bean going to play? I'm feeling Hecarim, dude. You ready? Morgana jungle. Ugh. Morgana seeing no CC feels pretty bad, I think. I don't like that as just a blind jungle. It's more funny than useful, to be honest. But if I had to guess, they're going to pick jungler here. Or, sorry, wait. It's got to be Mork jungle. I don't think that would be a Mork support, would it? I think we're more likely to see a Morgana jungle and a Maokai support. If I had to guess, we're picking A-Soul for Nero. Another one that... Ooh. That's right. We're picking Yone. One of the brothers. I was going to say, it's very hard to 1v9 as Aurelion Soul. A little bit easier as Yone. Can kind of come into those fights on the back end, clean up, get some kills, get some fights. Ben and Mel. I don't know if that's fair. I don't know if we're going to play Mel. Or what Mel does. Maybe blocks Yone 3. Who won game 1? Bean's team. The one that got away. Malphite always wins the Rec League. There is never a game a Malphite is lost. Sejuani. Interesting. I guess it's fair given Yone. But we're really putting a lot of respect on Dark One. 3 more Dark One bans. Maybe a 4th. I don't know if we need to. Another Nunu. No snowballs here. Oh, what are we going to pick? I assume we are going to pick mid or jungle here, right? If we're being for realsies. Picking mid, it's going to be Xerath. Pick Zac jungle. Okay, that does help Wombo the combo. We're going to kind of see blue team's comp here and where they're going to slot. Maokai, a bit of a flex pick, but I have to imagine it's going in the support role. But it could be anywhere. We're going with Shyvana. I think Shyvana 100% has to be jungle now, no? Like, there's... Top Shyvana is not a thing. I know they just patched her, and I think Triforce is the move now, but have not played in a couple weeks. The big question, what's left? Oh, is this the AP Ezreal mid lane bullshit? I've never hated a team comp more. Okay. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Camille top, which is a fair and obvious counter to the Maokai, I believe. Let him W onto you, stun him up, get some Qs off, and you just win because percent health true damage is funny and cool. Um, I assume the Ezreal is more so because it counters Yone. Like, what is Yone ever going to do to an Ezreal? But I think it really hurts the team comp here. I've played a fair share of new Shyvana. It feels really bad to be primary engaged. You kind of want to be secondary, which is what they're going to aim for with Baigoon on the Maokai, but being top lane, hard to be consistent about it, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, Morgana, the Black Shield is funny against Zac, but other than that, not a ton of value. Because if you Black Shield Yone ult, he still goes through you. And honestly, does Black Shield prevent Camille ult? I don't know. I don't think so. But I don't know. So I don't know. That was a weird pick. Hopefully it works out in lane. That was something that the now blue side, what the fuck are they called? The one that got away struggled with early. They were behind in the ADC and bot lane in general, so hopefully they can do better. But now you're playing Zeri and Lucian, and I don't think that wins in any metric. Let's go to the stats. Let's go a quick op.gg of champions. We got Lucian versus Zeri. So Lucian should win 50.9% of the time with a 59% lane kill rate. More in every single stat, essentially, and wins. And I have to assume Zeri only wins when it's a late game team fight and they've killed everyone but the Lucian and then killed them. So tough game for Ori Meows. I don't think Morgana provides all that much value in this team comp and versus their team comp. I think Camille and Yone and Zac have crazy dive potential. So they should be able to shut down the Zeri Morgana. Ezreal's going to be slippery, and Shyvana and Maokai are going to try to counter dive onto Lucian if I had to guess. But if you have a Lucian and a Nami, you should just win. And or if you die, the rest of their damage is done, and they just turn around and kill Maokai. So tough game, I think, draft-wise for the one that got away. I want to put my money on the other team, the Kerfuffles. I can. Oh, we don't have predictions. We're not that cool. But we'll see what plays out. The Kerfuffles fighting for a lot here. They're down 1-0. You want that 1-1 kind of series end for the boys. Keep it moving. Don't get too discouraged. We'll see if there's any locker room talk, or if they made any adjustments. But you never know. You never know what people are going to do. At least I see a vision, right? They are dive, 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 dive. What do you have? You have the you got the poke, you got the dive, you got the kind of disengage comps. Everything about their comp is dive, which is nice. Meanwhile, on the one that got away, I don't really know what they're doing. They're kind of like in a disengage, but that just means Shyvana's useless. So we'll see how it plays out and what happens from it. But let's get into in-game here. means another Day Cruiser Citrus Burst IPA. This is pretty good, actually.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Minions have spawned.
Lakewood, New York. Don't know where that is. Actually, it's a little too close. We warded... does anyone know what that bush is called? Middle of the lane bush. I don't know. Oh my god, fuck my... Sorry. Adblock Plus wants me to pay the money. Not gonna do that. Alright, boys. We gotta take a prediction shot here. Who's gonna die first? My money is on Maokai. Unfortunately, Shyvana's pathing away, so that's not very good for dying, but I think Camille should have that pressure leveled 3-4 on. We're okay. I can't find out the right range. I think there. Shyvana pathing down. Zach also pathing down, but a little bit behind. Shyvana's cleared very fast here. It's kind of crazy. Dark One deciding to go Raptor Red Wolves. It's a weird one. You're predicting Sharon? I don't... Like, the thing is, how does Zeri Morgana ever kill in this lane? Like, you need a jungle gank and a Zeri ult, I think. There's no poke. Yeah, Funking Awesome's almost dead here. Meanwhile, Lucian was Glacial Augmented under almost tower. Oh, hold on. We're queuing into Ezreal here. Yone. We're getting pieced up. No, I don't care about Camille. I want to see this Q land. Oh, the flash from Yone! Nice job from Nero. That was well played. Really flashed the Q and just got on top of him and spooked him. That was crazy. But, hey, cheers. Woohoo! But, you know, that's the type of shit it's going to take when you're playing Yone into Azir. Shyvana does get stunned up by the Nami. And Maokai might also fall here. Getting Ignite. Flash coming down from Camille. Taking a tower shot, but it does not matter. Full health. Did have the damage. So, hey, I was almost right. But Nero did just have too much steez on it. Got the kill. Lucian, no mana. Zeri, infinite mana. Let's see if we do anything here. Maokai did TP back into Cannon Wave, which doesn't feel great. But Camille did take Ignite, so they will be walking back to lane, and Maokai could set up a freeze here if they're a thinking man. Yep, Yone feeling confident now. Staying outside of tower range. Just getting a good trade on. Almost level 6. I would expect when Yone hits 6, we are going in balls to the wall. Shyvana has a Blasting Wand, which I have to assume means Dusk and Dawn, right? That's how that works. I don't think Riftmaker builds out a Blasting Wand. I don't know. Yeah, Ezreal has reached a point. They can't do anything. So, yeah. Oh, yup. The snapback did not kill, but I love the energy from Yone. Meanwhile, Camille trying to just get some more damage on Yone, hunting for the Q under tower. Did not hit, and Shyvana is here. I don't think Shyvana is so weak early. I don't know if you win this. The double Q. Oh, we missed. We missed the Q. Zach is coming in, snapping back. Take our. Oh, we did not Q or auto attack a minion after landing the Q, but we flashed on him and killed him anyways. That's the type of shit I like. Honestly, that is what you get for playing Ezreal mid. That's some burger activity right there. Pure upstart in O2, not the best. Camille is hunting for blood. I think we gotta just ult him there, no? Keep him out of the tower and get some hits on. But, you know, quick lead developing for the red side. They're taking this dragon. Oh, Morgana just gets stunned up. Did not black shield the Nami Q. Now we're black shielding. Zeri trying to get some damage, but red side does get the dragon. So we are off to a quick 1,500 gold lead for the red side. Complete opposite of what was happening last game. We will see if essentially, red side has to keep up the tempo, right? If Ezreal ever gets back into the game, it becomes very hard to play into, but Yona's just doing it. He's getting crazy damage. Len seems afraid to ult. I think we can commit to a lot of damage if we just trap him. Shyvana ult is coming down in the mid lane. Ezreal ult is missing, but the shutdown does go down onto Shyvana for the Yone. Just too much to deal with. I was going to say, which is not great before the grubs. So now, hopefully, Zach can pressure for the grubbies. But also, you know, shout out to Ori Meows on the Zeri up in farm, technically, on the Lucian. Does have the boots, so those autos are easy. The Qs are easy. Void grabs the spawn. Shyvana's pathing down. These could be free for Zach if we are aware. You have pressure from topside. Yeah, you can see that. Just free damage from Lucian. Zeri did absolutely nothing to him. The Sheen is just better at trading. Nami ult coming down, going wide. Sharon is a madman. That might have been the worst play of the series. Zeri ult going down, Morgana ult coming down, Shyvana ult coming down. It does miss them, but now you're a dragon. Ezreal ult going wide just for extra damage to kill up the Sharon. That was crazy. Tusk, yeah, this is a second modder type series. There's definitely been some drafting done on the side of this team. But also, I mean, Suncat and Sharon were just crazy aggressive for no reason. I don't know why they went in so hard. Oh my god, the tech from Len with the E-flash. Holy, hold up. Zach ult coming down. Maokai ult coming down. The kill goes down to Zach. I don't know if that's what we wanted, but it's what happened. And Morgana's trying to chase Yone out of here. I mean, also, I have not paid attention to the League of Legends meta community, but it's AP Ezreal is the whole point of playing Ezreal mid this patch, right? That was like the whole thing that got buffed, and we're building Muramana. What? Shyvana does not know they're sitting on a ward. In full glory. Camille is just getting free trades here. Can freeze the wave. Not fun if you are Maokai top lane. It is a 3v4 here in the bot lane. Yone coming in. Looking for the blast cone. Nami ult does hit. Shyvana has ult here. We're going on to the Yone. But unfortunately, Shyvana has to flash out, otherwise they're dead. But Yone ult comes down anyways. Double kill going down onto Yone. Suncat does get a kill. Can maybe get another onto Nami if we E over the wall. Unfortunately, big wave here, and Zac might be looking for the E dive here. We gotta move. We gotta move. We did dodge the E. P-Rob, can he clean up? We get a kill. Can we get another kill? Nami will come down. Do we E over the wall? No, we just go for wave. Fair enough. Funny interactions. I really don't even know what happened there. It seemed fairly even. Maybe one additional kill for red side. But gold-wise, we're up 1,000 gold on the red side, which we have been up for a minute. Camille going for the dive here. Getting stunned up. Shutdown going on to Maokai. Yeah, that's just too aggressive. If you don't have the Q2 to just one-shot, you don't have the timing to get that off, which feels bad. But that's life. Lucian going hard here on the Zeri, but we just go over walls. Red side's trying to force this dragon, but now Lucian is half health. Zac is half health. Yone is half health. Zac's dying right here to Shyvana. Yone is snapped back into the pit. Shyvana has to auto so we can get the dragon off, but we don't. P-Rob almost dead. Morgana almost dead. Kill him! Black Shield doesn't stop Lucian damage, but it does if you Q him. Wow, that was kind of crazy. I don't know how we got so close to dying and didn't die. Unfortunately, Dragon still goes to the red side, but at least blue did not int too hard. Two dragons down onto Twinkle and the Kerfuffles. Complete opposite of what happened last game. And they have the 3 grubs, so totally different meta progression here. I will say, Ori, also absolute opposite, has the lead on Suncat. Oh, and Suncat just caught out here. Kill onto Ori Meows, 4-1. Kinda cracked. We have Shyvana spotted out as using the dragon form, but they will stay in the dragon form as long as they keep hitting the red buff, I think. Oh, never mind. We're out of that, but we did get the red buff. Ezreal's coming in for some support here. Oh, Zac going hard. Might die from this. Just needs a little bit more damage. Little bit. Not enough, and oh, Shyvana and Ezreal will die. That's the Zac diff. Zac diff, baby. Camille. Ooh, we hate to see it. Camille just trapping Zeri, even though they tried to move over the wall. Does get a kill, even though the Nami bubble didn't hit. Can Zac stop this tower? I think they can. You gotta pick up your blobs, brother. You're dying. Morgana landed a random Q on Camille. Not enough damage, though. Why do we have a giant spell on Morgana? What are we building? What are we building? Yone looking pretty trapped here. Does get the double ult off somehow, so he's actually just fucking him up. Okay. taking the tower shot. 4 style points. Rift Herald is up. We're pulling Nami into it. Morgana is still bot side. But unfortunately, Zac is going for his Gromp. Would like to fight over that. But, oh, we have... What the fuck just happened? Morgana ulted, then flashed, then Lucian flashed and ulted in the wrong direction. And then got Q'd. So, unlucky, I guess. But, hey, boys, that means green light on fucking Rift Herald if you want to walk towards it. But we are... Shyvana ulting nothing. We're getting tied up by Nami and Yone. We're getting killed by Yone. And P-Rob also probably dead pretty soon. Nami taking half her health in 1 auto from the tower. Yone really hunting for this. We're going to force the execute? No. Actually, we're going to die to war. Ooh, a minute. Wait, we didn't even hit him in that whole time? That was not long enough to drop aggro. But we just never hit Lucian. It's kind of crazy. But that does mean free Shavakadu tower for the red side. Hopefully, that means we do free Rift Heralds here. Oh, we're pinging it. Finally pinging it. And we can save that for the 3rd dragon that is in 55 seconds. Hopefully use that mid, get some pressure, get a dragon for free, right? Right, boys, clear, obvious play. We're definitely going to do that. Alrighty, state of the game. We're only 1,000 gold difference. 11 to 13. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know how it's that close. Why is it that close? It's just because of ADC? Wait, we're just dropping Rift mid. Okay. ADC is up 1,200 for Suncat, or for Orimus versus Suncat. We do catch... Ooh, we catch Ori Meows lacking with the Camille ult. But Ori does get the kill. And Rift Herald did hit the tower, but it was not enough to actually kill it, which is unfortunate. Just a smidge off. Shyvana's sitting here with ult. But we have no pressure mid lane. We don't have Maokai ult. This is a tough fight. Red side is trying to get some damage onto Dragon. Yone... looking for an angle in. Nami ult coming down on the team, but Black Shield is going to protect from it. This is kind of awkward, honestly. Ezreal has a TP angle in. Or, not Ezreal. Oh, Sari was the one that died. Or backed. So now it looks really bad. Blue side just kind of has presence here. Getting damage on it. Red side's gonna fuck off and say, you can have that one. 2-1 on the dragons. Blue side's gonna turn this into some mid pressure. If we can catch Shyvana, that would be good. Has to be zoned off by Morgana. These towers do go down like paper, especially with the Dusk and Dawn. Shyvana, Zeri. Ezreal has to flash away from Yone. With a big thumbs up. What the fuck kind of emote is that? Okay, so, you know, all's fair in love and war, and we are now dead even. It is a dead heat here. We have 2 more towers on the red side and another dragon, but blue side is even gold. So that means if they can secure these top and bot towers, which have 1 plate each, we're swinging to positive gold. Really, you know, biggest seller of the blue side is Bean. 2 and 5 on the jungle, going AP Shyvana after she got buffed AD. It's kind of crazy. But we're sitting on ult. We have to ult out. Morgana Black Shield coming in a little too late. Nami ult coming down. Zeri ult coming down. Morgana ult hitting nobody. Shyvana getting caught out for sure. Maokai on the backside trying to catch Yone. Might be able to catch Zac, but not fast enough. Oh, we are fast enough, but Camille is on the back end. And Ezreal is in a world of hurt here. We had to eat a nothing. Camille all coming down. Oh, Yone is cleaning up. Yone's going to continue to clean up. Maokai is going down with no recourse here. Yikes. And Baron is up, and we have Illusion, and we should be hitting the Baron. Oh. Oh. You hate to see it. Just too aggressive, honestly. I think the red side, or blue side was looking for too much, too soon. They didn't realize it was an even game, and they overextended. But that makes for a bigger swing, a little 2,500 gold. Now they can protect those outside towers that were so critical for blue side to get back into this game with. So it's a tough look from the squad. But not over yet. We have seen the last game really dragged out. We will see how long we can go with a more even game. Last game was like up 4K pretty immediately, and it still took 35 minutes or whatever. So we'll see how this drags out. Dragons are going to be of import. It's 2:15 until the next one. Stacking Chemtech Souls. I would say Chemtech Souls better for red side than blue side. But that tankiness and healing going to be good on the Shyvana with the Omnivamp boots and Wait, why? Wait, hold on. Why are they building Omnivamp boots? Is that not? That's not a mid lane thing. That's just a thing in the game now. I don't know how I feel about that one. That's kind of. Is that not crazy? Like, what's the fucking mid lane Omnivamp upgrade? 10% Omnivamp is a lot, no? On some boots? Meanwhile, Merc Treads are like 15% tenacity. Shyvana has to flash and ult out. Still gets caught in the Camille ult. Trying to get some damage, but ended up running away. Ezreal eating into the game! Oh, we're going down. Zeri trying to do some damage. Is not ulted yet. Maybe we ult next game. Maokai trying to catch Camille in the base, but not enough, because Camille can just eat over the range. Mid lane gets more damage above 15. That's also cracked. Dude, I gotta start playing some fucking rank, dude. Those seem pretty fucking good on a Briar. Yeah, like, what do Zerker Greaves do for you here, Yon? Like, it's just, but like, attack speed's just cast speed, really, when you get to it. Like, you have 3 items that are giving you attack speed. You really need boosts to give you, what is it? It's not even 25%, is it? 40? Ooh, okay, maybe. Oh, Immortal Silbo doesn't give attack speed. I thought it did. Oh, neither does Mortal Reminder, so I guess maybe you need it. Yeah, it's the same as Kraken. Blue side is making a push for this dragon, which is kind of crazy, but I love the desperation play. We're at 2,900. We got to look for the smite. Shyvana did not get the dragon. Ooh. Red side just really starting to clean up here. Down to, or up to 6,500 gold difference. We're trying to TP on Ezreal, well, not really caring about it. Kind of weird macro. I think tier 2 bot is just the obvious play. But they want an inhib. You don't let them get this inhib tower. Dying might not be worth it. Oh, great flash ult from Nero. And then Zac is on the back end. Nero can now re-engage for free. That was well played. The fucking Q flash ult. Woo! That was good. I mean, yeah, you can see, like, not to be rude, the only impressive scoreline here is Nero with the 13-2. Everyone else very much middling. Whatever. You know, we've been playing League of Legends. Um, but I would say the carry right now, sitting on a 700 golds. Shut down. We'll see. See what happens. It just kind of proves The Rock is such a crutch. Just ban Malphite every game of the Rec League. Dude, I thought Len was decent. No, was he not like a diamond slash masters top laner? Am I hallucinating that whole spiel? This is kind of crazy. No flame, no flame. Anything I say is kind of not be held against me in the court of law. You know what I'm saying? But we're up farm. I'm now okay. Not that impressive, you know. Morgana just going hard, I guess. That was crazy. Yone not picking up the kill on Mor. Oh, is for with the snapback. I will say I have been thoroughly unimpressed with Shyvana this game. Haven't played it this patch, but does not seem to be doing a whole lot. Nami ult going wide. Also, Ezreal doing a whole lot of fucking nothing. I would love to see some damage charts after this. Dude, nobody's talking, dude. They're like, oh, I want to see this game fucking stream. Like, nobody ever streams anything. And then, you know, there's no engagement from the community. You know, you wonder why. For free holding it down, though. Who the fuck just bought Kanik? Zach? What? Is that not crazy? Why are you building Kanik Rookern on Zach who dives? Build a fucking fawn. Yone going in, Lucian ult popping down, Nami ult's going a little wide. But hey, Zax didn't take damage, so Kanik Rookern's good, right? Right. We're getting a kill down onto Sharon. Then a trade kill on the Zeri. A lot of damage coming down. El Nero. Oh. Wait, we're flashing. Why are we flashing under tower? Camille trying to do damage, but Ezreal pieced him up a little bit. Unfortunately, it's a 4v2, and the Nexus is dead. You know what that means, boys? 1-1 on the series. Great heart from everyone that played. Those were two pretty good games. We do have some crazy middle fingers here, with the mid lanes just doing everything they could. And the games, but that won't load, so that's funny. Alright, I guess nothing will load. But great job from the boys, 1-1. We'd love to see it. I will give it a MVP, right? 1-1. You get one MVP each team. I think undeniably Nero on that second game from Twinkle The Kerfuffles really put in the work, had the damage, had the steez, whatnot. On the other side, I don't remember the score lines. I don't really know what P Rob's score line was on the Aurora, but I think Bean with the Diana jungle really made the game difference. So if Bean and Nero want to join the booth, talk some shit, speak your truth, more than welcome. Um, but great games from all.
Hello.
Mr. Nero, what's up?
Hello.
Oh, and we
Hello,
got
Bean.
the grade A yapper in the booth. Hold on, let me check the OBS. Let's make sure we're hearing things. Somebody say something egregious.
Hello, hello.
All
I'm not
right,
gonna say something egregious, but
come on, come on.
no, I'm
Uh,
not that type of player.
Bean is. So great games from the boys. Bean, we'll start with you. Game one. You guys had the Diana Malphite combo kind of unlock. What was going through your
Yeah.
heads in the draft? Also, tell me I wasn't paying attention. How did we get Malphite into Aurelia?
So I really was blinded, and we saved
Oh,
top counter pick. And I think as soon as Len picked Irelia, I just like screamed Malphite.
yeah,
And then Sam was like, "Yeah, I could play that."
that
So,
makes sense because I was like, how did
but
that happen? But
yeah,
yep,
it's just a miserable matchup for Irelia,
yep.
unfortunately. And yeah, but I think other than that, draft wise, like we're always happy to get champs that we like, and I think like every single one of us was on comfort, so it's kind of like the main thing. But and
Yeah,
some champ synergy, obviously with the ults and stuff. So
yeah, you very much had the dive. You got ahead pretty early. You guys kind of closed out the game. There was a little back and forth around the Baron. Like I was surprised the game lasted as long as it did. Um, but I think that was well executed.
yeah, that's like most of our games are like pretty long.
Yeah.
We don't close out games the fastest, but we when we do have leads, if we don't throw them, we do I think we do a good job at closing it out eventually, but we do throw a lot. I think we're either in it or we just hard lose, kind of like this game. Like the second game, we just hard lost that game. So
Yeah, no, understandable. I think a little bit to tighten up throughout the season. I think your bot lane got a little bit behind. That makes it hard to climb back into the game. So getting kind of even across the board could help you. But um, I
yeah,
think I think
I think we
it was good.
drafted poorly too, but I mean that's just stuff that we're gonna learn over
Yeah,
these
right.
games, obviously. So
So then game two, Nero, talk me through the locker room. What went on between game one and game two? They're like, we're gonna reset, recenter, and come back and win.
I think for game one and game two, I think we went in the same mindset of kind of, well, we didn't really speak much, but like we kind of went in it where we were like, well, let's just kind of have fun and play. And from my last game, we struggled with being able to shot call and having, some people kind of, we weren't very vocal, is what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Um, but with both of these games, we were very vocal. Deddy and I, we had a pretty good read on the game, and we were pretty much on the same, um, we were on the same wavelength. But it showed a lot in second game where I got to kind of steamroll my lane. I got to, be on the map a little bit more. If you remember, when I played Azir, we were kind of walking in the same place, but a lot of the times we didn't get to, the Amumu Azir didn't really get to do a lot of the times because we couldn't catch up fast enough, or we were just not walking in a specific route. Um, but yeah, no, when we were in the second game, it helped us a lot with being able to be on time for certain objectives and punish whatever they're doing that they shouldn't be doing, especially with not being able to respect both the Yone and the Zac by just getting on top of the enemy team. But yeah, no, that's just kind of how we played. It was just more about playing our lanes in, trying to be on time for objectives and punish whatever they shouldn't be doing.
No, 100%. I think game one, I kind of called out a couple times, like just the timing felt a little awkward for the objectives, and that really hurt. Going there,
Yeah,
and then
I
the Aurora getting ahead early. It's just that's a losing proposition for Azir. I get
yeah,
how hard that is.
yeah, it was really rough. I'm also like I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a mid laner. I'm not a millionaire of any kind.
Who is?
Um, I just don't play mid. I play any other role besides mid and just pretty much mid. But I've been putting a lot of practice in for the team as I just got switched from Hmong mentality into Twinkle and the Kerfuffles. So yeah,
That was something I also called out in the draft was game two. Your team like very dive focused, right? Camille, Zach, Yone.
yeah,
You're gonna go in. You're gonna kill them and hope for the best. And game one, it felt like your team fight wasn't as concise. So I give you props for kind of adjusting on that. But then also I think in the bot lane, game one, Suncat Sharon had a little bit of a struggle there. But then game two, you have the lead. You kind of have some safety net. You're able to force the game, which I think felt good. And
yeah,
showed through the gameplay.
yeah.
So great work. Does anyone know their team's overall record? How does this play out for
After
one
this,
ones?
after this, we're 5-3, so we're tied for first.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
sure about mine, but I know this is probably our first win.
We'd love
Yeah,
to see that then.
yeah.
We're a game behind, or because we had a bye too. So
Oh yeah, that's true. But alrighty. Any last words? Anything for your next week's matchup that you know of, or we keeping it cordial?
I'm gonna get shit on next week. I'm gonna, you guys are gonna see the mid lane. I'm gonna get shit on next week. I think I'm going against Vix's team, so
Oh
maybe the
yeah, you're
Smash Bros
fucked.
or
You're
something.
fucked. No, you're dead. Yeah, you're dead. That's my team.
Yeah,
You're dead.
oh yeah, I'm gonna get fucked. I know that kid. Vix, he's just gonna fuck me in the
I'm
ass.
playing
It's just gonna
Pantheon.
be
And I'm
too
gonna
bad.
ult mid every 3 seconds. Good light. Good
Yeah,
night.
it's gonna be really rough.
But alrighty, GG's boys. Thanks for playing.
GG's.
Entertaining games as always. So love to see it. But
GG's.
good luck in the next one. See ya.
See ya.